The goodness of creation and fall of mankind. For my biblical creator of the New Testament, I chose Peter. I chose Peter because he helped start the early church, and at first Peter was a fisherman, and then Jesus came to him and asked him to be one of his followers and help him be a nice leader, be a good leader. Peter was a leader, like a big leader after Jesus rose from the dead. Like he taught a lot of people about God and Jesus and they should follow his faith because if they want to be saved. Um, a big thing that stood out to me of why I picked Peter is because he baptized 3,000 people. Like in the Bible verse Acts 2, 41. Those who accepted his message were baptized, and about 3,000 persons were added that day. I feel like all those people being baptized is a sign, not a sign, of being like created as a new person, like creation, like our slides are. I feel like you're just becoming a new person, like you're created into a new person. For creativity as wellness practice, one notable argument provided by the author was creativity is a wellness practice to help you calm down, exercise and refocus yourself, so you're not so cooped up all the time. What are emotional and physical benefits of being creative? Well, emotional one is it reduces stress. It gives off more positive vibes, more positive thoughts. So you're not always down, depressed, all that bad stuff. Physical, stops your mental health from going bad, like and it improves brain health. So that's always good. How am I creative? I'm creative by making food after school. When I'm hungry, can't heat anything up. I gotta actually think about what I want to make, what I'm feeling like. Next, my greatest creation. Last year in art for Miss Thomas, I picked out a picture of my friend Zaywing eating this big hot dog. It's just a horrible photo of him when he was younger. He has this horrible bowl cut. And how I did this project was, so we printed out the picture first with boxes all over it, and then we would copy, and then we had this big paper. We'd make boxes, 10 boxes by 10 boxes, and we would just follow each box, and then it turned out really good. It looked very realistic, but Miss Thomas had gone out of town, and she lost everyone's realistic drawing if they weren't finished, which sucks because mine was actually really good. For Fall of Mankind, getting into Fall of Mankind, I chose Judas because I felt like he was the greatest example for this. Judas was one of Jesus' 12 disciples, but he traded him for 30 pieces of silver. This shows how greedy and how selfish, how one can just turn away from God like that just for some money. What makes this story so sad is because how close Judas was to Jesus. He saw him perform miracles. He was the Son of God. He knew it. He believed in him. And for Judas to betray Jesus for 30 pieces of silver was just really shocked me and threw me off. Wow. It's pretty insane to me. Yeah. The Bible verse, Matthew 26, verse 14 to 15. Then one of the 12, who was called Judas Iscariot, went to chief priests and said, "What are you willing to give me if I hand him over to you?" They paid him 30 pieces of silver. This is just really sad of what he did to Jesus. One of my greatest falls was cussing at an umpire and getting thrown out of the game. It was a really bad call, and back when I was younger, I had horrible mental. I would just get really upset after every strikeout. I would go back in the dugout. I would be just pissed off at everything, at the world. I just sit there and just let it let it eat at me for the whole game, and I'd be horrible. And then one time it was just really bad, and I said something to the umpire. I cussed out the umpire, and I got thrown out, which wasn't good at all, and really affected my team.